So recently, I have been encouraging people to get more business oriented. If you're a product manager, you need to be able to deliver a great product, but you're not done at that point. You still have to build a successful business around it. And I think going forward, this idea of having business acumen, business skills, business sense is just going to get more and more important. Today, I would like to talk about a business concept called GTM, go to market. For a lot of my career, that was kind of a fuzzy topic. I didn't exactly know what it meant. And I'm going to explain it to you the way it finally made sense to me. I use an analogy that I have stolen from Wolfgang Hilpert, somebody I worked with a lot, and that is the idea of the shelf. So if you think about a mature product business, a bunch of people are accountable for getting the product onto the shelf and available to the market. It's usually a different set of people who are accountable for getting it off the shelf and into productive use with customers. So on the shelf, we have product management, engineering, UX. And if you look at how they are compensated, if you look at their targets, they really tend to be on the shelf oriented. Did you get what you said you would get, the scope on the shelf on time? If you look at the off the shelf people, they're clearly compensated on how much of the product they move. So anyway, go to market, I think, is all this stuff about getting it off the shelf. There's a lot that goes on. I have to market it. I have to come up with the right messages. I'm going to do a video on that soon. I've got to sell it. In B2B, that usually means that I've got a sales force or channel partners who are selling it. I may have sales engineers who help customers get productive. I have support. I have a bunch of people who help me get it off the shelf and keep it off the shelf. That's what GTM is. That's what go-to-market is. So with that in mind, you can start researching, how does marketing work? What is the terminology they use? What do they do day to day? What about sales? How do I speak to them? There's a lot of material out there, but now you have this unifying concept of GTM to help put it in place and think about how that relates to getting it on the shelf in the first place. I hope this was helpful.